Welcome to the Navigating Dental Insurance Podcast, where we don't take from insurance companies. Here are your hosts, Mr. Jordan Comstock and Mr. Ben Tuine.
Okay, welcome to another exciting episode of the Navigating Dental Insurance Podcast. I am your co-host, Jordan Comstock. I got the other co-host that's better looking than
the
me,
other guy.
Ben Tuine on the line. What's up, Ben?
What's up, Matt? Better looking. I think people should know that our good former NBA basketball player Mike Sissel calls Jordan Little Zac Efron. You know,
Little Zac Efron.
I think he has a crush on you. Like he has his major man crush on you, Jordan.
Sometimes I feel that way when he talks to me. So,
Yeah.
but he's a great guy. He cracks me up when he calls me Little Zac Efron.
Yeah.
And he says it as a compliment. He's not making fun of me. So.
Yeah, he does.
But we have an exciting guest on our show today, Dr. Craig Smith. I've known Dr. Smith for a while. In fact, I knew him when I used to manage my dad's dental lab here in Salt Lake. He was one of our clients, but we've stayed in touch. He's got an awesome office. But Dr. Craig Smith grew up in the Salt Lake City area and in Arlington, Texas as well. He attended the University of Louisville School of Dentistry and graduated in 2006. He's currently practicing in Holiday, Utah, and a member of American Dental Association and the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. In addition to being a general dentist, Dr. Smith is the developer of DentalCENetwork.com. In his free time, he enjoys outdoor activities such as biking, hiking, and kayaking like me. I love kayaking. He does this all with his wife and 3 kids. Dr. Smith, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, it's great to have you on the program.
Yeah,
I know. We definitely need to go kayaking one of these days.
Yeah, I just recently bought kayaks, and I've been obsessed ever since because I've always wanted them. I have a paddle boat. You know those paddle boats that you take to the lake and you pedal like a bike?
Oh, yeah. Bike, that one.
Yeah. When I was 12 years old, me and my twin brother bought one from we had a lawn mowing job back then, and we saved up all our money to buy like this $350 paddle boat. And I still have that today. It's in really good condition, but I'm like, man, I need something cooler. I need some kayaks. So 2 weeks ago I bought kayaks, and it's been a blast. I can't really go.
Did you know, Jordan, that I was on a call with Bill Rossi the other day? I think it was last week. He said, I really like Ben, but he's not the type of guy I would go kayaking with.
That's what Bill said?
So we've never met in person, and takes one look at my picture, and he thinks like I'm this huge, big, overweight guy.
Oh, wow. No, you could definitely go kayaking.
That's funny. Bill's hilarious. That guy cracks me up. We just did an awesome webinar with him, and I'm super excited about it to share with everyone of our listeners and everything. But let's get started. Let's ask Craig some questions here. So Craig, or Dr. Smith, I should be nicer that way, right?
Either way is fine with me. Okay.
Unless you don't care, yeah.
No, I really don't care.
Okay, good. Dr. Smith is the founder and the developer of Dental CE Network. Dr. Smith, could you tell our audience what is this Dental CE Network? Give us a little explanation of it and educate us on it.
Well, Dental CE Network, we developed it as an online database for dental continuing education, and we give dental professionals one location to find all their dental continuing education needs. Our goal is to be the location like dentists, hygienists, and lab technicians use to find what's available for their dental licensing requirements. So, I mean, on the site you can search by provider, you can search by topic or speaker or location. We're trying to include all the ADA CERT, PACE approved, university approved, and state association approved CE providers. It's just trying to be the one website where you can find everything, as there's so many sites that offer dental continuing education, and it will link back to the CE provider site.
Awesome. So it's pretty much from what I understand, like a database where users can go to find the latest and greatest CE courses.
Yes, exactly. Trying to find out. I mean, you can go to the ADA website and see who are all the providers and the PACE approved providers on the American Academy of General Dentistry. And if you add all those up, there's about 2,100 providers out there.
Wow. And is this like one of the first databases out there to help organize this all? I've never seen it.
As far as I know of, I think so, but I'm sure there might be some out there, but we're trying to...
You're trying to make a really simple, easy to use. I'm on the site right now. It looks awesome. It's got great... If you ask me, my background is UX, UI design. It's got great UX, UI design. Super easy to use. You go in there, you can enter in your zip code and find, all the education courses right from the homepage, which is awesome there.
Yeah, I'm checking out the insurance stuff. I like this course here, Stay Out of Jail. Yeah, stay out of jail. Avoid coding errors. Do doctors really go to jail for coding errors? I've had some doctors get in trouble for it, but I've never heard of anybody going to jail. But I guess that's a great topic.
It's more for get their attention. It's a marketing copy, yeah. I think. Whoever's doing the course is. That's funny though.
Yeah,
well, I hope never to find out.
Yeah. That's funny.
So that's cool.
Jail. Very cool.
So, Dr. Smith, I guess the listeners want to know. So, you're practicing dentist. Everybody's always curious to know the side jobs or the moonlight jobs. Or I was reading this book the other day called what is it called? It's a side gig something. I'll think of it later. But what inspired you or motivated you to create this website?
Well, I like to travel, and I'd like to go to different cities for CE courses, and I bought a laser, and I got invited to go to San Francisco for a CE course. And so I took my wife with us, and we used it as a trip, kind of a getaway trip for both of us. And we went to San Francisco, got there Thursday in the morning, dropped our stuff off at the hotel, and walked to AT&T Park and caught a Giants and Padres game. And
you sound like my dad going to those Padre games.
Oh yeah. Well,
sorry.
No, that's great. And I grew up in Texas, and so I'm a Rangers fan. But I love just going to different parks and just seeing and that was fun just to do the day of. The next day, I traveled out to the CE course, which was a great CE course. And the following day, we went to Alcatraz and checked out the city. And so late 2015, early 2016, I thought, hey, why don't I try a different city? And I've been out to New York City several times, and I've never been to Boston. So I actually started Googling CE courses in Boston, and the only thing I could think of is the dental school. So I checked out Tufts and Harvard and BU, and it wasn't easy to find a course. And so that's when I got with some web developers and say, hey, can we put a way where we can find all the dental CE out there and put it all on one course? I mean, through all my research, and now have found it's easier to find a course, but I spent so many hours looking on research and having our team develop it to where I know where to locate the courses now, but in order to get to that area, it took several hours on the internet to find CE courses. And so that's where we decided to develop one site where you can find all the continuing education courses, put in your zip code. If you want to go down to Disneyland and write the trip off, go take a CE course the next couple of days, go to Disneyland or Disney World.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ben, you like that stuff too, right?
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
Well, you like going to Disney World, right?
Oh,
in Florida?
We'll be there in 3 weeks, 4th of July.
Oh, perfect.
That's awesome.
I need to look. So it's pretty cool. You just put in the zip code here, it looks like.
Yes, you put in the zip code, and it'll go to the area, and I believe it has a 500-mile radius of where you want. You can even narrow it down if you want to go to a certain area on endodontics. You can narrow it down.
So it's got a really good filtering system when it comes to searching for any topic in any location.
Yes.
Wow.
Very cool. Very cool. And then Can anybody add, this is my own personal question, can anybody add like courses onto this? Do they have to be CE, or they can be business courses, or do you require them to be all CE?
Well, when they register, first of all, it's free for a CE provider to put their courses on. And so we
Oh,
encourage
awesome.
anybody to put their CE courses because every state is different. For example, in the state of Utah, if you are a dental specialist, orthodontist, endodontist, periodontist like that, you can give CE courses and they count toward Utah's dental licensing. But in other states, that's not the case.
Okay.
So if you register as a provider, we allow you to add in certain ones like ADA CERP designation, which we research it. We research it to make we can assign it to you, or PACE approved based on the AGD and the ADA website. And then, so when someone searches a course, they'll be able to know that if it's AGD PACE approved, or if it's ADA CERP approved, or if it's a university approved programs. For example, there's a professor that signed up on our site that he's a university professor, so any courses that he teaches at the University of Oklahoma will be University of Oklahoma, let me see, is ADA CERP approved. So if he gives a course at the University of Oklahoma, it'll be a CERP approved program. And but unless the University of Oklahoma is putting their stuff on the site, it'll be difficult to find his course.
Okay, I see. Very interesting. So, okay, there's several. You mentioned there's several methods to use with this website. What are those methods?
So, like mentioned before, you can be a CE provider. A CE
Okay.
provider would register with us. We would make sure, they're legit and putting legit courses on the site. And then if they assign a designation as a university approved, we research that to make sure that is approved. For example, Spear registered with us, and
Oh, cool.
Spear is putting all their courses on the site. They're very active about putting it on. We are also very active at trying to research and put as much courses on, but it's way more accurate if a CE provider puts it on, because they can change the date if it needs to be at the last moment. They can change the speaker. They can change the location. Some people may take note of a person who teaches laser courses that's located in, let's say, Minnesota, but that person may travel throughout the country, and they wouldn't have an idea if they're in Dallas, for example, or Florida, and they can go take the laser course down there if that's close to where they're at or where they're going to vacation. And then the other method is for dental professionals. Dentists can register. Right now you can see on the free version, which I believe you guys are looking at, is you can see all the past courses. Any courses that have passed are completely free, and that's where you can test drive the courses. There is a membership.
Cool.
There is a membership version where you can see all the future courses and online courses, because Viva Learning, Dental Town, and all those other courses put it on online. And that's a membership version, which is simply for a dentist just like $49 a year, which is fairly inexpensive compared to all the other things we buy. It's even less than a Netflix subscription. And hygienists are even less than that because they have access to less topics, and the same with dental lab technicians. But then you can see all the online and future courses and plan ahead. And it simply links back to the CE provider's course, where the dentist or hygienist can sign up to take that course with them and continue on with their progress. If they're going to take a course with Spear Education, they will link back to Spears. They register with Spear, and that's it.
Yeah, I like
Very
this.
cool.
So I'm looking at the registration part of your website here. So complete topic access is about it's $49.95 a year.
Yes.
Hygiene access is $24.95 a year. Dental lab tech access is $24.95 a year. Apply coupon. Okay, so these pricings, it's on an annual basis, not a monthly basis. Looks like.
Oh, nice.
So let's say somebody registers and signs up. How fast can they get access to the CE once they put in their credit card information?
That day.
That day?
Or
Okay.
that hour.
So immediate access. Okay.
Yes, it's immediate access.
Yeah, I was looking for insurance topics, and the only ones that I found were here in Utah, and of course, not being registered
Really?
on the website. Yeah, there's the one from Charles Blair. Charles Blair was the one, stay out of jail. I've seen that topic before.
Stay out of jail and don't die.
And then
Don't get shanked.
and then some other insurance stuff. Jordan, we ought to put some CE credits on here. So
Yeah, so I was going to ask, sorry, I don't
No, go ahead.
How do we become CE this is more of a selfish question for Ben and I. How do we become like CE providers? Cuz this has always been one of my questions because I've always wanted to create some courses and allow practices or dentists to get some credit for it. How do we do that, you know?
Well, you'd have to register with like the ADA. There's certain criteria with the ADA to be ADA CERP or with the AGD to be CERP, or you simply get invited by someone else who is approved. And so,
Do you approve that?
Yeah.
well, no, we are simply Ben's approved. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, Ben's going to invite me then.
But if you teach at the Utah Dental Convention, which is a PACE approved program, that will count as dental CE credits for those states which all states accept the PACE approved program.
Then you have to be a part of the speakers network, right? If you teach
If you be a part of the speakers network, they are approved.
They're approved? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
The speakers, it all depends on specifically which ones they are, and how we list it.
Yeah.
And every state is different. California has different rules, and
All these stupid regulations, aren't they stupid?
oh yes,
I have to deal with lots of regulations on my end too, and I hate it.
oh yeah. And we let the users know, it's like, hey, pay attention to the rules in your state. We try to identify each provider as they have been approved, whether they're a university approved program or PACE approved. And like stated before, if it's in Utah, if you're a dental specialist, like an orthodontist can give CE courses. Normally, like for example, what I've seen is an orthodontist and a periodontist team up and describe periodontal disease and gum disease associated with orthodontic work. And they provide it mostly to dentists and hygienists, and it's kind of like a tool to where they use it to teach the hygienists about them, but also get their name out there.
Yeah.
And that can happen in Utah. In other states, I'm not exactly positive. Most states they can. California has stricter rules.
Yeah, they usually do. Freaking California.
It's great. It's great to visit, but they have great rules. They have
Oh my
strict
gosh,
rules.
they've got tons of strict rules, not only on regulations, but you go there and you stay at the hotel and you get like taxed to tourist. There's a tourist tax. It drives me crazy. Oh.
You got to pay for
But I
all them
love California.
roads. All those
You gotta pay
roads,
for all those
man.
crappy
Yeah.
roads that,
Sounds smart to me. Have other people pay for your taxes, right?
Yeah. Oh, we just have all the guys visiting come and pay our taxes, and that way we can just keep spending too much money. Anyways, I don't want to get off topic there.
No, you're fine.
So if somebody has a CE and they listen to this podcast, and they want to share it on your website, you mentioned briefly about that a few minutes ago. So they have to come in here and register, right, as a CE provider?
Oh, register as a CE provider is really simple. I mean, once you register as a provider, you register and you can almost immediately start putting courses on. We just go back and research to make sure you have the appropriate designation. If someone goes on, for example, if you guys go in and claim that you're a university recognized provider and start claiming that our research team goes and says, well, actually you're not, so sorry, we're going to have to take it away from you. But if you go in and say like, hey, Ben Tune is going to give a speech here at this location, and you mention this at the Utah Dental Convention, you can put in your description that the Utah Dental Convention is a PACE recognized provider.
Oh, interesting.
That way your courses that you give are legit because you went through an appropriate provider rather than going rogue on yourself.
Yeah, so I think that's very important because, Jordan, you and I do a lot of meetings here locally through the specialists, and then sometimes through the ADA districts. I do a lot of speaking here locally for those districts that provide CE through the UDU, the Utah Dental Association, UDA. And then they offer an issue CE. So let's say somebody in Arizona. Arizona has different standards. They want to be a CE provider, but it could be very similar to our standards here in Utah, where they can do it through a specialist. If it's done like here in Utah, done through a specialist, it's recognized by the UDA. Will somebody in another state be able to use that as actual CE for their licensing renewals?
That depends on the state. It depends on the state of Arizona.
Gotcha.
It all depends on if someone from Arizona came up and did it. But if they knew their rules and what the state of Arizona requires, and if they allowed, for example, you mentioned that you go through several different districts and like the Salt Lake Dental District and speak there. The Salt Lake Dental District is under the Utah Dental Association, which would be a PACE-approved program. The hour or so you speak is technically a CE credit.
Gotcha.
Oh,
wow.
Because you went through an appropriate resource. But if you say, hey, you put on your...
If we just go film like a video in our basement and we upload and say, yeah, we're approved.
Yeah,
we can't do that.
The University of Say No to PPOs.com.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then there's also laws that I can't do in Utah. There's 32 hours every 2 years that we have to take. I can't do 30 hours on Say No to PPOs. I have to kind of.
You've got to be diversified. Is that what you're trying to say there?
Yeah. Well, there's so many courses I can take business wise, and then otherwise have to be clinical based.
Doctor, we could give you 30 hours. You know, some of it kayaking, some of it skiing. You know, we can keep you busy.
Yeah. That sounds great to me.
It would be fun busy though.
You won't learn anything, but you'll have fun.
I know. And then when the professional licensing audits me, then they'll say, "What is this?"
So I just had fun, working on my mental CE, keeping me sane.
Yeah, mental. Yeah.
Exactly.
Lifestyle CE. That's awesome that you have some restrictions in place that make sure you're weeding out the bad, not the bad, but just the non-certified courses. That's really cool.
Yeah, we just we'd like to encourage all the CE providers to put it on. Of course, we can go out there and put a box there and grab all the research out there. But I mean, I've gone to a website where I've had a researcher gone to a website, put it on our site, and then you go back there a month later and they change the date. And so that's where we're asking the CE providers to be more active in it, because honestly, it's a no-brainer for them. It's free advertisement.
Totally, yeah. And that's why I'm interested in becoming a CE provider, because of the marketing and advertising capabilities.
It's actually, what I've heard, it's fairly complicated to go through the ADA and the AGD, which is good, because then it
weeds out the bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
PACE, I've done it through PACE a couple times. As a matter of fact, I think my last PACE is still active. But
I think when I was at the lab, we did a course, and I think it was through PACE, but I could be very wrong.
Yeah,
a doctor did it for us.
Where were you?
It was Dr. Swenson that did it for us. You know Dr. Swenson.
Oh yeah,
you bought his practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's the one that did it for us at the time, because we were doing like a joint seminar, and he was coming to speak with us, and he got it all done for us. I think it was PACE, because that sounds really familiar. But
yeah, that's the AGD, through the AGD. So how many providers and courses do you have on the websites so far?
Well, we researched it, and we have about 7,500 courses on there.
Wow.
And like 2,000 of them are online courses. But I mean, there's constantly courses to where they expire, and for example, if there's conventions happening this week, as far as I know, I believe Indiana, New Mexico, and Colorado are happening this week, and so they'll be expired. But then we'll put in next year's course. For example, we worked with the Hinman, and the Hinman was really helpful to where we were able to put all their speakers on. So, example, you're looking for the speaker Jordan Comstock or Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they're going to be in Atlanta in February or March, and they can actually plan accordingly. Or
wait, so you can you search through speakers on your site here as well?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
The speakers is actually harder to do because you have to be consistent on the name.
Yeah, I would imagine with I know what it's like to work with a database. If like one letter is slightly off, or it can kind of mess things up. So,
But as long as the entries are consistent, it should be fine. I mean, you can search. For example, a well-known speaker is Gordon Christensen.
Oh yeah.
And you can discover where Gordon Christensen is going to be. There's several different methods to do that, but on our website, it's really easy.
Awesome. So what, can you remind our audience listeners what your site is, and are you giving your email or contact information, or just the site?
Sure, we can give the.
If they have questions for you, because I'm sure you're wanting to look for partners, to add on their courses and stuff, and I'm sure they may have some questions for you. So let's hear your contact information so anyone can contact you.
It's www.dentalcenetwork.com. And then the email address is easy. It's just info@dentalcenetwork.com, and we'll respond to you. And then when you register as a CE provider, and you can put your courses on almost immediately. Obviously, we go through our research. Our research team goes and checks for accuracy and make sure it's linking to a legit website, and that you are actually the designation of the approved course, or like ADA CERP approved, or we double check those.
Yeah, this is
awesome.
just...
Yeah, I think this could be a really great resource for all the many dentists out there that listen to our show. Ben, do you have any last thoughts, or Craig, do you have any last thoughts?
No, I think it's great. I mean, obviously the dentists that listen to your show are really active of installing a membership program, which is great, because I've used that in my dental practice.
Yeah.
And this is just one more tool they can use to make it simply find what's continuing education's out there. And it's obviously changing. We keep on adding more courses to it and updating it. And then if dentists or CE providers have any requests, we'll talk to our developers and see what they can do to add things to make the website better.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's
'cause
always important, in my opinion.
Yeah, Jordan and I, we do a lot of online courses, webinars, and of course through the podcast. But I do a lot of speaking nationwide, which I'm helping Jordan to get out there too, in terms of the face-to-face meetings. I do a lot of them through companies like Nobel Biocare, or we meet with Patterson Dental here locally, and I do some across the country.
Yeah.
So if a company like that wanted to, I guess what we can do is figure out a way to get those posted on Dental CE Network, because a lot of our listeners, I'm sure a lot of them would like to see our ugly mugs in person.
Oh yeah, exactly.
On video in person, yeah.
So I promise.
Well, what's nice about that is you yourself can go and put your courses on there. Although you're not going to get the designation as ADA CERP approved or PACE approved, but if it's through Nobel Biocare, Nobel Biocare is let's see, I can.
They're PACE approved, I believe.
PACE approved.
Yeah.
They're both. They're PACE and ADA CERP approved.
Oh, cool. Even better.
And so you can put the description, this course is sponsored by Nobel Biocare. That way, the dentist or hygienist going to your course would know. It was like, oh, okay, this is legit CE courses because it's through the company of Nobel Biocare, which is PACE approved.
Okay.
Gotcha. Well, awesome.
Yeah,
well,
that's awesome.
Our promise to our listeners is we'll start putting our courses online, both our webinars, the ones that are CE approved through the various organizations that we speak through. And we'll get that up here hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But check it out, dentalcenetwork.com. Dr. Smith, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having
This
me.
is actually very cool. I see on Facebook all the time. I'm in Newport something, Louisiana. Is there any CE going on in this area?
On like the Facebook groups or something,
Yeah.
there's like, what's going on out there?
All the time. Like,
So
hey,
go to that site and you'll figure that out. What's really going on out there?
I think so. I think this is cool.
That's great.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dr. Smith.